Hi, I'm Ruthie Dahle and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. This week we're doing another review, and if you've never been here before, my review system is a point something out of a 10. So 10 out of 10 is the highest praise something can get. And the categories that I cover are packaging, sizing, scent, description, usability, product, worth, and my opinion. Yes, I just read that list out loud. I just read that list because I don't know the order out of my head. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So today I'm doing a review on this product in particular, which is Bynoor, that is the brand, and it's a hand cream moisturizing and softening right there on the packaging. So let's get into the packaging. When I look at packaging, I look at what it looks like. Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is it on brand for the brand? That sort of thing. So when it comes to Bynoor, Bynoor is very simple and Scandinavian brand, I believe. And they have simple Scandinavian style. It usually is not a lot going on. There's not a lot of color going on for this brand. So when it comes to packaging, it is on brand for the brand. It's also very clear what this is. It says hand cream right there, so you can see that is what it is. There's no confusion with that, with the packaging. And I like that it is a tube as well, because when you're dealing with hand creams, you want something that is a tube so that you can squeeze every inch of product out of here until it's completely empty. You want to be able to use all the product that is inside the packaging, I guess you can call it. And so for this hand cream, I give it a 10 out of 10 on packaging because it's on brand, it's easy to see what it is, it's easy to use it as well, and it's simple, yeah, you know what it is. Then I want to look at size. When it comes to lotions, hand creams, whatever size I think is important is the size that you can put inside your bag, your hand bag, that is. So this is quite small. If you can see it compared to my face, I know I have a small face, so maybe not completely true to size, but this size, it is 50 milliliters. So first of all, you can bring it on your plane if you do decide to travel. It fits in most bags. I wouldn't necessarily say that fits in like a really small clutch, but it fits in most handbags that you would bring with you anywhere. It is also perfect to keep in your car because it's that like small size, just easy to use, easy to grab, easy to have everywhere. It's because of its size, it's also a little bit more discreet, and also because of the packaging. So if you want to keep it off to the side, it's not screaming at you or anybody else, but it's there, it's easy to have. So when it comes to the size, I would give it a 10 out of 10 because I think that it is the perfect size for a hand cream. Now, when we come to scent, it has a very unique, strong scent. It is flowery, but it's also minty with a hint of something else. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. And the scent of this, if you've ever been to Asia and in the pharmacy or wherever you can buy it, the underlying scent that you can smell in the background of this, you can also smell in the background of this. It's that really strong minty eucalyptus scent that is going on, but it's in the background. It's not the first that hits you, but it is something strong and you're like, ooh. So when it comes to scent, I would say it's not for everyone. The scent of this is definitely not for everyone because of that really strong scent in the background. So keep that in mind if you want to try this product out. So for me, the scent, because of that very strong in the background, it is 8 out of 10 because it does bother me sometimes, but not all the time. If I have my hands away from my face, I am usually okay with it. But if I have my hands up here for whatever reason, it bothers me. Then we are going to go ahead and look at the description of this product. So right off the bat, hand cream, very clear what it is in the front. And then it says on the back that what it is good for, what it contains. It has it says it's perfect for dry hands. It's moist and soft without feeling greasy. It tells you exactly what it does and fattens your hands. So description on the back, it is small lettering. If you can see, the lettering is small. So if you need, for some people you would need glasses to read this, but I think for the average person that has a normal eyesight, reading this should not be a problem. And because it's such a small container, it's understandably why the lettering is small. The lettering is not a disproportion to the actual packaging, so I think that is good as well. It's pretty clear what it says, what it does, and like I said, it does say that it has like evening primrose and primrose oil and shea butter, and it is 100% vegan. It contains coconut, vanilla, and fruit. That's the scents most likely, and then that is about it that is on here. So when it comes to description, I would give it a 9 out of 10 I would give it a 9 out of 10 just because the small lettering brings it down, but everything else is on point. It is exactly how you would expect the product to be. Easy to know what it is, how to use it, and what is in it. Then I want to look at usability of this product, and for usability, you want to make sure it's something that everybody can use, even if they are at a disadvantage when it comes to opening things. And with this, it doesn't take a lot of effort per se, like a little bit of effort, but not so much that if you use your body's momentum, you can open this. As you can see, if I use this, I need to use a little bit more force, but I can open it this way. So when it comes to usability, you can open the lid pretty easily without it spilling. And yes, it's spilling on the inside right now just because I keep opening it and holding it here. But it's also a squeeze bottle, which means that if you have a disadvantage when it comes to opening things, squeezing things, or spraying, using your hands in any way, you can use other parts of your body to like squeeze the product out, so you can definitely get use out of this. Also, I don't feel like you need to squeeze all hard to get product out. Now that might be because there is quite a bit of product left in here. I haven't used that much of it, but so there is a bit in here. But I think the hardest part is when it's almost empty, but then again, that's with most products. So when it comes to usability, I would give this a 10 out of 10 just because it's not too hard and it doesn't open too easily either, so that it won't open in your bag. That's another issue if the lid is too loose. Then the product itself, now it spilled a little on the inside as I was talking about usability, but let's look at the actual product. And it looks like this, and it's quite thick. It's a very thick cream. So whenever I am looking at this cream and judging the actual product, the packaging, and what the cream does, you don't need that much cream, a little bit more than what I just put on. I just put on more just so the scent is even on my hands. It makes more sense. But the actual product is quite thick and it's nice to put on. It doesn't fight you. It glides in pretty easy. I don't feel like I'm too greasy on my hands. I definitely do feel that I have product on my hands, but it's not like I can't hold things. Like if I were to hold this hairbrush that I have here, I don't feel like it's slipping out of my hands, if you know what I mean. I would, however, feel maybe a little bit slippery if I were wearing rings. They would not sit the way they're supposed to until the cream has really penetrated into my skin. That is, I think, what I can say about the product. And I think because of the scent, again, which is a part of the product, the scent brings it down. So I would give it a 9 out of 10 because when I do comparisons, I do to drugstore brands. What drugstore brands, like the cheaper versions of things, what they do to your hands versus this one. And we will talk about the price in a second, but I like to compare and see if it's actually worth the money. The last thing before my actual opinion, even though I feel like I've spilled a little bit of a secrets here and there. So the next thing I want to talk about is the worth. This little tube, which is 50 milliliters, costs 69 kroner, which is about $7. Let's say round it up, $7. The diversion rate, I don't know specifically, but I usually just divide it by 10. That's what I always do when it comes to dollars, because sometimes the division is 11, sometimes it's 12, so I just use 10 as a division. So it's about $7. If you think about the size, the product, the price, everything together, having this cost $7 makes sense. I definitely do believe that it's worth the money that it costs, simply because I do find that even though the scent is pretty strong for me, you might love the scent, I don't know, but for me, even if the scent is at a disadvantage, this cream is better than your average drugstore brand because it's thicker. You know, it works better. I like how it penetrates into my skin and does what it needs to do. I don't feel like my hands are dry. I feel like they're nice and moist. So the price and the product, they match. So for that, I will give it a 10 out of 10. So my opinion overall, like I've said before, I do like the product. I just don't like the scent. So I like that it's thick, that it doesn't cost too much. It's within reasonable range, the price and the size. I like the sizing of it because it can fit in your bag. You can put it on your carry-on on plane. It is nice and compactable. It's easy to use. You can squeeze, you can open it without it opening on its own. All of those things factor in, but again, I have to say the scent is at a disadvantage. It really does remind me of this product. And for those of you who don't know what this is a pain balm that you can get in India. I don't know. I assume you can get it in many other Asian countries as well, but I got mine in India. And it has the same scent and it's quite strong. So that brings it down. So for me and my opinion of this product, I would give it an 8 out of a 10 because the scent brings it down. Now, if you're looking at the total points of this product, it is a 9.25 out of a 10, which I don't think that's pretty bad for any product that is. And the only thing I say that brings it down is the scent of the products, because it's not for everyone. Now, if you smell it in the store and see if it's for you, don't just buy it blindly because of the scent. Definitely smell it before buying it if you can. If not, you shouldn't be bothered by eucalyptus, minty, really strong scents. If you're not bothered by that, this cream, the scent is not a disadvantage for you. But for me, it is. So that is all I have for you today, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. And if you want more content like this, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload a video. And with that, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.